Hi guys, this is Tanya. Welcome back to my channel. It's Tuesday. It's 10-minute Tuesday, and that means it's time to make a craft in 10 minutes. Okay, I cheated a little bit, you guys. I actually have an idea today, and I prepped. Yes, I did. I prepped. We're gonna make a card. Our topic, this is an open collaboration. You guys are welcome to join in. It is hosted by Jen at Sassy Southern NC Girl and myself. And the goal is to come up with ways to use our tools and supplies and make a craft in 10 minutes. 10 minutes, just 10 minutes. Proving that, you know what? You don't have to have a lot of time to craft. You just gotta have an idea and get her done. So today I'm gonna make a card, an Easter card. And I'm gonna use the supplies that I have here on my desk that you see. I kind of played around a little bit to see how it's going to work, how I wanted to do it. So I actually have been working just a little bit to try to figure it out so we can get it done. Now I'm going to go ahead and start my timer starting now. And we are going to make a card. You guys, I'm so excited. So the idea today is to use embossing folders. So I used an embossing folder that I have in my stash. Excuse me, Gretchen. In my stash, that is this basket weave. And this is the embossing folder. It's a Tim Holtz Sizzix, and it doesn't have an identifying number or anything on it, but you can see how it works. And this is how it turns out. So I ran it through. I used this brown cardstock. It's actually got a white core to it, which I'm a little bit disappointed in, but I thought we could probably take a brush and do some inking on this and actually give it some depth and color and some interest as well. So we'll just kind of play with this a little bit, get some color in there, and kind of distress, especially in those areas where it's white. So I thought I need some Easter cards anyway. Why not make them with this one? All right, and so what I'm going to do is turn this into a cute little basket full of Easter flowers. Ooh, that's a little darker than I intended. So that will be the back side of my basket. I was hoping, now you could, I've never done it, so I really don't want to tell you how to do it, but I know that you can actually color your embossing folder before you run it through, and it will color your project, your paper when it goes through. One of these days, I probably should have just tried it so I could tell you about that, but I didn't do it. Tim does it on his channel. Other people do it. One of these days, I'll try it too. Okay, so this is going to be the back. We're not going to fold it, so I want to be careful how I do this. But I do want to cut this back section off right here. Actually, I'm going to come in just a little bit because the back needs to be slightly shorter than the front. Slightly. And let's see, is that about halfway? Going across right there. Let's see here. That's about right. And that just split. That's one thing about this embossing folder. It cuts so deep, it's hard to keep it from splitting, but that's also part of what makes it look so real. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and fold this over this way on this side. Fold this one over this way on this side. And what I want to do is kind of make a pocket out of it. And I need to cut this in just a little bit more. The reason why I want to do that is because that backside needs to be just a little bit shorter or less wide than this part, so it'll lay right. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to set that aside for just a minute. set that aside just for just a minute. I'm thinking ahead. I've actually got a off-white card blank. This one I cut to 6.5 inches by 10 inches and then fold it in half. So it's going to be 6.5 by 5. And then this one is 1/4 of an inch shorter around. So it's, what did I say? 6 1/4 by 4 3/4. And we're going to go ahead and glue this together. This is just a very quick project. Like I said, if you have your materials ready, it's pretty quick, and it might not take much longer even if you had to prep it. I'm actually making 3 of them, so I kind of prepped a little bit more than I needed to for just one card. We're not going to do all 3. We're just going to do the one. Boop. And this is just one thing that you can do with, you can do all kinds of things with your embossing folders, but I just had this idea and thought it would be cute to try and cute to share and bright and happy. There we go. Great way to start the day, right? All right, so there's that. So now we have our card base. Now we could do this either this way, set it aside this way, or we could go this way. Either way, I feel like this is just a little bit too tall. So what I'm gonna do is actually cut about 1/2 inch off of that. All right, and this basket is just killing me back here with that torn part. All right, so here's what I wanna do. I'm going to glue this backside. Not all the way to the end, because remember, I don't want to fold that basket flat. I want it to be a little bit gaping. So we're going to glue it this way. Did I have my card the right way? So it opens, okay. Opens like a book, right? Actually, I still want it this way. I don't know why. I like it better this way. Okay, we're just going to place that. And then what we're going to do, put some glue here. Now you could use tape if you wanted to, if you felt more comfortable with that. It would actually stick faster. But for me, it's also fussy. And I'm in a hurry. So I don't know if I told you, but I'm supposed to do this within 10 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and put this on here and glue those tags on the side down. Making sure I don't bend this. I don't want to flatten that. But with the tabs there coming in a little bit shorter, you can kind of work with that so it's got kind of got the shape that you want. And I'm going to have trouble now. Watch. That side doesn't want to stay down. Go ahead and put that back on there. Now, one of the things that I found I liked was I took this piece when I was playing with it, and I really liked it behind the flowers, kind of like a lid that had come up and was opening up to the flowers. And then we'll just kind of put this here, glue in the middle, leave a little gap in between the top and this part. Give it some dimension, which was really what I was aiming for. Just kind of scoot these. Ugh. I need like 2 more hands. You guys ever feel like that when you're crafting? You just need 2 more hands and you can get it. All right, I think that will work. Now, this side doesn't want to stay down. You know what? I've got my hot glue gun here. I'm just going to put a little... Oh, I thought I had it turned on. Well, I guess I'm not going to do that. I thought I turned it on. Strange. Very strange. Okay. Let's stay. Doesn't have to be perfect. Not at all. Not in the slightest. Now, one of the things I also thought would be nice is to put just a little bit of some cheesecloth in there. It's gonna, for one, it's gonna actually add a little more interest, but it's also gonna take up a little bit of space, and it adds some extra to the back. We're gonna have to glue it, but I gotta wait for this to warm up. I can't speak today, you guys. It's getting there. It's getting there. In the meantime, well, I guess this is going to depend on which flowers I pick. I pulled some ribbon out. I think I want to use this one that I made. Ooh, wait. That was two different ones. This one? I think this is the one. See if I can find the end of it. Because a basket has to have a ribbon on it, doesn't it? Oh my gosh, I can't find the end. Woo! There's our 10 minutes. Okay, stop. Well, I didn't make it again, but that's okay. We're gonna keep going because we're almost done. The next part is the easy part. Man, I love to craft, you guys. I just love it. And it's really hard to get my stuff all done in 10 minutes. But we can do it. Let's go a little short with that. Now, is this done? Is this 10 minutes? Or is this, is this hot enough? Just kind of put some glue back under there. We could put this here. Did you see me jump? Probably not, because I keep forgetting how to use my hands on the camera. One of these days I need to do a get to know you kind of thing and show my face again. You guys probably forgot what I even look like. I want to do a, I also want to get a new picture for my page, or for my, for the front. But to get Chloe to take a picture for me. Or I guess I could just play with my selfies. I don't take selfies. I don't like them. I don't like to take selfies. It feels weird. All right. So we can stick big flowers in here. We can stick little flowers in here. I was thinking we'd do a little bit of both. I probably should have put that a little bit differently. But now that it's glued down, this is what we got. But we could put this one back here a little bit so it's not necessarily the focal, or maybe it is. And we could put some little ones in here. You guys, look how easy this is. It's just a little basket of flowers. These beautiful colors. It's so simple, and really it doesn't take much more than 10 minutes, if that, you know. It just depends on how well you're situated. Here I thought I had it all laid out, and I sure didn't. Sure didn't. That's okay though. Maybe 15 minutes. This reminds me of my grandmother for sure. She loved May Day, and she loved the practice of leaving flowers on your friends' doorsteps. That's what this reminds me of. And I covered up all that cheesecloth too. Can't even see it in there. There's a little bit at least. All right, I'm gonna put just a couple more flowers in there. Some of this color would be nice. There in the front. And let's put another blue right up here. I think that would be pretty, and that's probably good enough. Probably good enough. Now, it needs a sentiment, right? And do something simple. Now, I could have distressed the edges, and maybe I should have. I don't know. I mean, I have a little bit more time. I'll have to play with that a little bit too. But where's my little papers? Okay. So I was thinking for a sentiment, I could just make a label or little mini tag for the basket. And punch a tiny hole in there. Just a little tiny one. And we will write with our little marker. We're almost done. Almost. We'll use a Sharpie. Happy Easter. And then we can just kind of tuck it in there. Or we could tie it in there, we could tuck it in there. I forgot to put the bow on this side, so it kind of looks kind of weird sticking out over here, I guess, but you could just kind of tuck it and just glue it down. There we go. Happy Easter. There's a little basket with some Easter flowers in it. That's it. Simple. Actually, it wasn't that simple, but it's the idea is simple and something you can do with your embossing folders. So I hope you guys enjoyed that, and I hope you'll give it a try. Get out your embossing folders, see what you can make with them. This was a lot of fun, and I hope you enjoyed it. You guys take care. We'll see you in the next video. Thanks again for watching. We'll see you. Bye-bye.